Alrighty, time to hook and cut Newmont the Numby. I'm passing to Kenji here, and this pack is actually a very easy pick. Fourth Year Lingus is the best card in the pack, though it's a very strong pack with nothing insanely busted, like no pieces of power. I'm just hope he takes Solitude. He'll probably take Remand, just knowing Kenji, he does like combo. There's also Time Twister, that's a perfectly valid pick. So Time Twister, Remand, Barrowgoyf, Solitude, the next best cards. Maybe I'll get Name Sticker back, and you know what? I will take Fourth Year Lingus. I think Fourth Year Lingus is awesome. Ah, man. I hate passing Ugin because the card is so good, but I think I have to take Plateau here. I'm not even saying I'm going to be Boros, but there's both Plateau and Sacred Foundry, and I have the best red-white card in the cube. I think I should just take the red-white land that I know I'm not going to get access to otherwise. There's Vamp, Ugin, Smuggler's Copter, Steam Vents, Flame Tongue, but I think we're happy enough. All right, there. Now we take Fable. If we just keep taking great cards, it's going to work out nicely. Stormscale Sign, a new one here. 6 mana, 4/4 flying. Your other dragon's a +1/+1. It is Storm. It's a kind of cool payoff for ramp in red here. But easy Fable, passing an Upheaval, and cards that aren't even that exciting. So I do like this start. I think that red-white can be really good. This also could still be other things than red-white, of course, but we'll see what the next couple packs bring. Quinniac passing to me doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot. Quinniac, it used to draft mono red almost exclusively, or at least force aggro, including top 8 in actually the World Championships with mono red, funnily enough. But now Quinn actually drafts combo more, I'd say, or like Academy, that sort of thing. So maybe being Boros here is probably a good idea. I don't know. Yeah, so now this is a tough pick because I really like Dak Fade, and I think it's an excellent card. Elspeth is also pretty good. Oh man, Elspeth into 4th, probably unnecessary, but pretty good. There's also Council's Judgment. God, I do love Jeskai so much. Jeskai always does well for me. You know what? I'm going to draft Dak Fade. I don't care. I'm just going to take it. I do what I want. Though really, part of the reason I didn't want to take Elspeth or Council's Judgment is Elspeth's a 5-drop. I did 2 kind of not like slow, but like on the expensive side cards, a 3-drop and plus a card that is at its best at 4 or 5 or more mana. And I have no acceleration. I think I'd rather just take another 3-drop than a 5-drop. That's part of it. And I feel like Council's Judgment, it's good, but it's not amazing. It's just a good card for those decks. There's a white card also could come back. Oh, look, this actually worked out nicely because now I get to take Volcanic. I'll take that over Misty, given where I'm at right now. And there's Reckless, Stormseeker, Monolith. Yeah, all right. Oh, another Spell Pierce. I love Spell Pierce. I think Spell Pierce is incredible. Abrade and Burst Lightning are both good, but I'm much happier doing this. I'm in my happy place. Jeskai just treats me really well. Why shouldn't I draft Jeskai? After all, why shouldn't I? And now, there's Portable Hole and Fear of Missing Out. I think I'll take Portable Hole. I'm pretty impressed with that card. There's also Zerda, but we're not doing that. And passing him into Sultai. Well, kind of. There's a black-green card, a Boseiju, a Questing Beast, a Leovold, which is Sultai, and then an Artifacts card. All right. This looks pretty nice. So, could certainly have gone straight red-white, but I'm happy enough here. And then here, I think I still just take Cathar Commando. It doesn't really look like a Frantic Search deck. The only reason I would be regretful of passing Frantic Search that I can think of is if I ended up with Underworld Breach and Brain Freeze in my deck, because it's really good there. But Cathar Commando is also just a pretty good card. Name Sticker came back, but I just take Thundering Falls. Thundering Falls is great. I think that these red and white cards are all fine, but not incredible or anything. And then here, I could stake Steel Seraph. I'm not in love with that card. I think I passed both green cards. Maybe I just hate the Unearth or something. No, I'll just take Steel Seraph. It's fine. Ooh, Sunbillow Verge. I like that. Screaming Nemesis is also just a very replaceable 3-drop. So I'll just take that. And Samwise doesn't really enter into the equation for me. I just feel like Samwise is not a card I've been that impressed with. Ooh, Staff, 4 more extras, and Fairy Mastermind came back. I think I just take Fairy Mastermind. Fairy Mastermind's awesome. It doesn't look like a 4 more or a Staff deck. And Exercise is okay, but I have Spell Pierce, Portable Hole, and Dak Faden, which kind of do some of the same things. I think I might hate the Toxic Deluge here. I don't value Reckless Stormseeker that highly, and Toxic Deluge is just a really good card. So it's not even, I'm not even sure Kenji's playing that. Oh, don't take a Burst Lightning. All right, and a Zerda for the sideboard. Okay, so how did we do? I think pretty well. We've got 4 lands, 3 really good spells, a bunch of good interaction. This is Part of my problem with drafting red-white when you don't open on like a Mox or something, or like a really low curve card like, Ragavan or Ocelot Pride, that sort of thing, is like, you end up with these clunky like 2 through 4 mana decks without acceleration and not that many ways to steal the kind of the tempo of the game or when you're on the draw. Whereas like now, look, I have like Spell Pierce is great. I'll probably be able to get some 2 mana counters. Oh, tempted. I'll take Pyroglyph here. Blue just does a better job playing from behind, which is nice. Sam is not on my team and took Cogwork and then snapped it off. I don't like that. I will take Pyroglyph here. I don't think I can justify Brain Freeze, and Pyroglyph's better than any of the other cards in the pack, so sure. Like, given that I have Pyroglyph in 4th Eorlingus, like in a lot of ways I feel like it's better in Jeskai than it would be in straight red-white. The caveat being, if I opened on Mana Crypt or Mox or something, the red-white deck gets a lot more appealing. Geez. Voice of Victory, Headliner Scarlet, Plunder, Palace Jailer, Ajani, not to mention Discharge and Absent. Okay. I just took Pyroglyph. I have these. I could take Headliner Scarlet. I could take Plunder. I mean, I could take any of these cards. They're all pretty good. I kind of want to take Ajani. I'll just take the 2-drop. And Ajani has some pretty sick combos available. And then here, I'll take Brainstorm and maybe Wheel Shiko. I don't think this is an Occult Epiphany deck. All right. Brainstorm is good, though. There's the LED. It's okay. I'll take Karakas, I think. Karakas is pretty busted, and I have an Ajani already, so I think I'll just take Karakas over Hallowed Fountain and Stoneforge. And, now I take Little Teferi. Sage of the Skies is excellent if you have power, but without power, it's not as good, and Little Teferi is really, really good. And then here's Lelia. There's also Talisman and some like Pain Lands, but Lelia is a good threat, so I don't mind taking that. And then here, I think I like Get Lost. Lorien with Karakas is pretty nice, but I have a lot of 3s already. I found Get Lost to be pretty good. I think I will just take that. And then, definitely no more lies. This deck does need a counterspell. More than like an Unholy Heat or a Chandra. A lot of good cards here. I mean, Jeskai seems pretty open. Red-White was definitely open, but Jeskai also seems open. So, or at least from this direction. Pack 1, I didn't get as many blue cards, but I took a bunch of blue lands in a DAC, so yeah, I feel pretty good about this. And here, there's a Brain Freeze. I gotta take Oliphant. Oliphant is perfect. It fixes all my colors and even gets a Surveil land, so as much as I would like... Galvanic Discharge now? Yeah, I think I like that more than Voice of Victory. They are both pretty good, but Discharge is nice. And then 5 green cards. Guess maybe I'll hate Sentinel. That's the card I'd least like to play against of these. I don't know. It's kind of immaterial to some degree. Stoneforge came back, so did Savitram. I don't need Savitram. Yeah, I'll spec on Stoneforge. We haven't seen Cauldron yet. We're playing Jesse's Cube, Slacks, the Power Slacks, so that's why I use some slightly different cards here. And then here, I don't feel strongly about any of these cards. I feel like Netherglyph's the card Quinn's most likely to play. No, he passed the Late Deluge. Maybe I should have taken the Copperline Gorge. I don't know. It's all very close. All right, so, I mean, going into pack 3, like I have great mana, high quality spells. Like I said, no like truly busted cards, but like in the top 15 cube cards, I guess 4th Eorlingus is my best card. But I like where I'm at. And here's where I was hoping to open power, but I'll take a Scalding Tarn. Scalding Tarn is great. And passing up on Third Path, that might come back. Wandering Emperor, Hull Breacher, Snuff Out. Yeah, that's all fine, I suppose. So what are some of the best cards we could conceivably get at this point? Force of Will still live. Broadside Bombardiers maybe. And then here. So there's Oust and Chain Lightning. The problem is I have Burst, Galvanic Discharge, Portable Hole. I don't really need those that much. But I don't really want, like, Currency Converter doesn't do much for me. I'm not taking Elspeth. I don't think Jackrabbit's as good. Let's take Oust. Oust is really flexible, and I have a couple burn spells. Oh, wow. Ocelot Pride, Parallax Wave, Giver of Runes, and some fetches, but I can't take a fetch here. My mana's good enough. I think I have to take Parallax Wave. It or Ocelot Pride are clearly the picks. Wow, I might even get something back like a Colonnade or a Giver of Runes here. Parallax Wave's a great card for sure. Yeah, I think I want that. It feels like that's going to end up being better in my deck. I do like Ocelot Pride. I don't know. That's a close pick. Obviously, if you open on Ocelot Pride, it's just completely unreal. But I like this too. Oh, here, I kind of want Emberwild Captain here. I again don't think I should take a land. I have Tarn, Oliphant, the two of these fetches. I mean, Tundra would be nice because it would like complete the circle, but Emberwild Captain is really good with all this cheap removal. So I think I've got to take that and maybe hope a land comes back. There's also Malcolm and Jace. Like, these packs have been pretty deep for me. This one less so. There's like 5 cards I wanted out of the last pack and like no cards I wanted out of this pack. I guess Phantasmal would be just kind of nice with a Johnny. You play a Johnny, then you play Image, copy a Johnny, choose to keep the original Johnny. This triggers it because it's a cat that's dying. You flip it and you get to go completely nuts. There's also Suspicious Stowaway, which looks kind of nice here. I think I'll take that. I don't think I want Wasteland. I'll pass a Time Spiral alongside that Hull Breacher. And here, it's a late consultation. There's also Shelldock. There's also Anointed Peacekeeper. This looks like a pretty nice Anointed Peacekeeper deck. Just get the information helps. I've got good interaction. All right, I'll pass a late consult. It's not like I didn't pass Oracle or anything, so I mean, maybe it ends up not working well, but I think Anointed Peacekeeper is going to be pretty good. And now I have almost there on playables. 2 more picks to pick up Cauldron Complete for this Stoneforge Mystic. I could use another counterspell. That would be really nice. But that's another reason to take a Peacekeeper. It's good interaction against combo decks, which this deck's going to be pretty good against the fair decks with all the 1-mana removal. And I also think that reactive decks with lots of 1-mana removal are better against the people who have power than an aggressive deck without power. Because when you're trying to curve out 1, 2, 3 with Boros, them having a Mox and starting on 2, especially if they're on the play, I think is a lot harder to beat with that strategy than this one. On the draw, I can still go blow up your first 2 things with 1-mana spells and kind of get back into it. Oh, I'll take Mother of Runes here. This card's busted. I do like Leyline Binding. There's a bunch of good lands for me. These packs have been, like I said, pretty nice. All right, too late on the, what is the, oh, this is Cryptic Command. Too late on the cog work. Dragon's Rage is actually pretty good here. I might still Pyrokinesis because Pyrokinesis is just an incredible card. But maybe I want Death Greeter. Actually, I kind of want, oh man, I like a lot of these cards. You know what? I'm actually going to take Dragon's Rage Channeler. I actually think this is just a good Dragon's Rage Channeler deck. Oh, Teferi came back? All right, I'll take Teferi. This actually is a good Teferi deck too. I think I'll take Elspeth over Jackrabbit. That's more of a sideboard card. The Stoneforge isn't getting played. This is now 1 card over. Oh, wow. Colonnade and Giver of Runes and Borrower came back. I think Giver of Runes is awesome. Oh, Malcolm came back. So did Glimmerland, Stern Scolding, and Pobble. Okay. I have a lot of options here. I'm a pretty big fan of Malcolm. Yeah, I don't have many Glimmerlands combos. I guess I'll just take Manamorphose past the 2 green cards. I'll cut that Suspicious Stowaway. Maybe I'll cut Dragon's Rage Channeler, actually, given that I picked up some good stuff. And then I could cut Burst Lightning. I think that one's pretty cuttable. Okay. Interesting deck. A lot of options post-board. I could see matchups where I'd board in Prism, and I would rather hate Prism from Newmont than pass him a Pride Mage. What are the odds that he plays that card? And then a last pick. Whoop, where'd it go? Firebolt. Sure. Yeah, it's funny. I could have easily gone red-white, but I also think that the lands are nice, and the blue cards are going to be really good in this deck. I really do want to get this Dragon's Rage Channeler, and I actually feel like it's going to be pretty good. Maybe I take out Cathar Commando. Yeah, I like that. And then this is sufficient. This is the right playables. So I'm not playing Firebolt or Burst Lighting or Cathar Commando. Sure. Those are all cards I could potentially side in, but I think I like this well enough. What about Tempest Lands? I've been really liking those. My mana, I assume, is going to be pretty good. 2, 1, 2, 3. Probably just playing like 3 of each land. So let's say 1, 2, 3. So for white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 9 white sources. For blue, this is 1, 3, 4, 7 blue. Okay, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 red. Okay, so I can just cut a red for a blue. And you have 9 red, 9 white, 8 blue, which I think is pretty good. The other option is to cut another red and maybe cut Dragon's Rage. No, this looks good. I like this. All right, solid deck. Let's take a look at what my teammates have. All right, so Kvechnik has actually is going to end up cutting the flash and just being red-black aggro. Pretty nice deck. Ragavan, Bolt, Emperor Bones, Plunder, Robert Blood Tithe, some removal, Deathgreeter, Gut, Stormseeker, Nemesis, Pyromancer. Yeah, this deck's pretty good. This deck is really, really good. This is Alakan Gokturk's deck, my teammate. I don't think I've even played with them, but they have Time Vault Key with Demonic Tutor and Wishclaw. They have Itali Gristlebrand with Through the Breach, Exhume, Shallowgrave, Reanimate, and a bunch of discard outlets. Also Barrogoy, Flametongue, Chandra, Fury for like a pretty good fair plan and a bunch of duels. This deck is great. And then Jesse over here, the Power Slacks himself, has a Mana Crypt and Sapphire. Pretty nice, just kind of blue-black combo-ish deck that has like Chain of Smog, Sedgemoor Witch, Frog, Splash and Caves of Chaos Adventurer. Yeah, my team's got some good decks. I think me and Kvechnik don't have decks as good as Jesse and Alakan, but we'll see how this goes. All right, round one, battling against Kenji here. All right, I will keep this. Doesn't have a 2-mana play, but I have Galvanic Discharge into turn 3 Peacekeeper and a Pyrogoyf, which there are definitely matchups where this is a decent hand. I could certainly buy that there are matchups where this hand is not good, but we'll have to see, I suppose. See what Kenji ended up getting on up to here. Okay, Island go. Like to 2-drop. I'm going to wait on Caracas, both because of Wasteland and I kind of don't mind if they play a legend early enough. Okay. Grim Monolith. Well, let's play Anointed Peacekeeper and see what we can see, though. I'm not loving the way my hand's looking right now. Frantic Search, Tribute Mage, Unearth. So I guess named Tribute Mage. It's not like amazing or anything, but feels like making him tap the Grim Monolith to cast it is reasonable. I kind of hope Kenji runs out of Frantic Search so I can play this Pyrogoyf. Just because I want to start getting some damage in. We both use Tempest Lands. Nice. Yeah, so Frantic Search, Island. You can discard Tribute Mage and unearth it, I guess. That's fine. The problem is if I name Frantic Search, he just casts Tribute Mage, so I think I'd rather him have to discard and unearth it. Either way, the Anointed Peacekeeper is not doing a whole lot, especially the Grim Monolith there. So Swamp, Tribute Mage are gone. Kind of assume we're getting unearthed, but maybe not. I almost hated that unearth too. I did come close. I hope he's not playing Oracle Consult, because I did pass a late Consult, which, you know, can be a dangerous thing to do. What do I want to draw? I want to draw like Emberwild Captain or something like that. Just some way, or Fourth Year Lingus, some way to get some value here. I know he's not getting Time Vault. He could get Thopter Foundry. He's already got a Grim Monolith out here. Reckoner Bankbuster. Okay. Into Mightstone, Weakstone. Drawing 2 cards most likely. Oh no, killing my thing. Okay. Oh, I do like Portable Hole. What's a 4/5 Goyf? All right, I guess I have to let him have a card here. I think it's just too bad to spend 1 mana on. Excuse me, my phone dropped. Portable Hole, even though it does let him get a Bankbuster hit going. But I think that is how it has to be. Oh, a Lelia? Okay, let's go Lelia. Leave up Caracas. Send with these things. Hopefully it doesn't have Cryptic Command. Okay, hasn't done anything yet. Let's see what I hit. Fairy Mastermind. Well, I can't even cast that, so whatever. He's got a Swamp in hand. Okay, no plays. Interesting. Let's go Portable Hole. I'll leave up Caracas instead of leaving up Galvanic Discharge. I think that's better. And then he's going to get to untap Grim Monolith end of turn is probably going to be the play is what it's looking like. Yeah. Well, Lelia was a great draw because now I can actually put a pretty good amount of pressure on. I'm attacking for 8 next turn. What I really would like to find more than anything else is like, well, I was going to say a counterspell, but No More Lies is really not going to do anything against Mightstone and Weakstone and Monolith, because this can actually pay for the No More Lies cost, which is really unfortunate. So mostly what I'm hoping is that Kenji just doesn't have action, but it seems kind of unlikely. He has 5 cards in hand. One's a swamp, but still. Let's see if he can combo me out here. Okay, there goes that swamp. I mean, he had a lot of mana last turn and didn't do anything, though he has a lot more mana this turn. Oh, and a Lotus. Nice. Okay. This could be bad. What is this? Time Twister? Maybe he just took the Brazen Bar or the Portable Hole. Wow, maybe he is just kind of flooding out. Oh, is this Time Spiral? All right. I guess so. Yeah, this matchup's going to be tough. I think Kenji's probably going to beat me here. I mean, I'm going to try to win, but I'm just playing against a deck that doesn't have any creatures or very few creatures. And I mean, I'm going to side in Cathar Commando and like Suspicious Stowaway, but I don't think it's going to be easy. My matchup against Combo ended up being a little weaker than I would like. I mean, I just didn't see any counters I could have taken. You give me like a Force of Will and a Counterspell, and all of a sudden this matchup is obviously a lot less bad, but currently it's not looking good. Okay. This also shrinks my Pyroglyph. Rude. Extremely rude. Seeing a million cards, if he's got combos, he probably has assembled them. And he bounced the Portable Hole, not the Lalia. The Pyroglyph, I think you wouldn't want to bounce because you're shrinking it with the Spiral, but Lalia is a pretty good threat, so choosing not to bounce that with Brazen Borrower before casting Time Spiral is interesting. I guess maybe, I don't think this is the reason, but if he targeted Lalia with Brazen Borrower and I Karakas it, he wouldn't get to cast the Borrower, but oh, what is this? Nexus of Becoming. Okay. What are we making? A Tribute Mage. Sure. Do we have a third 2-mana artifact? Baleful Strix. Okay. No plays. I could oust. I could Teferi Time Raveler. I kind of want to just oust the Tribute Mage. Well, all that does is... Yeah, no, lets me kill the Jace. All right, that's fine. Let's oust it. I guess he can crew, and then I've got Teferi to maybe bounce it. Because I think I will have to let the Nexus stand here. Bounce. Go to attacks and attack Jace, attack Kenji. I could Brainstorm here, but I don't really care about guaranteeing I get more there. Oh, interesting. Well, the funny thing about that is I can't kill artifacts, so I guess I'm not doing that. Sunbillow Verge. Don't think I want to kill anything. All right, let's just pass here. Make it look like I have a counter up at the very least. All right, Kenji's got a million cards in hand and a Nexus, so like, you know, not feeling spectacular about this, but we'll have to see how this goes. So he's got Bankbuster in hand, a bunch of unknowns. I've got a Teferi out, which maybe restricts some of his options. Baleful Strix is probably going to come down. He could Nexus the Baleful Strix, but... So it looks like he's artifacts more than anything else. I mean, I don't know, maybe. It just, though, Mightstone and Weakstone is a pretty heavily artifact-leaning card. Most decks that have this card in it could be described as artifacts. Kenji could still just be a blue-black combo with, like, some artifacts in it. But this looks like a deck that would play Mishra's Workshop. And it looks like a deck that... I mean, maybe you would play Academy. Workshop actually looks better than Academy right now. Chrome Host Seed Shark. Okay. To replay Lotus, make a 0/0. Sure, I guess Academy looks good now. And... oh man, he's got Academy? Ugh, that's so bad. There's just no reason to play Chalice there, I don't think. It's kind of a weird play to make if you don't. Oh, sure. Urza could explain it. That's fine. Yeah, let's fire off Brainstorm. Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, I guess with a Teferi out, he kind of has to do this now. Decap a Cannoneer. Okay. Artifacts it is. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this game. He's put too much stuff into play. I can bounce some of it, but it's not gonna work out great for me. I could even play Brazen Borrower now. Mm-hmm. And the Pluto Delta, sure. Oh, here's my sideboard. Into Baleful Strix. Yeah, I have a Cathar Commando I can bring in. Woo! He's just cast like a million spells this turn. I mean, I guess drawing 4th Eorlingus could do something. I suppose there is that. Tapping Brazen Borrower? Or not? Oh, tapping Baleful Strix. Oh, what is this? 7 mana? This is like something else? Oh my god. Mind Twist for 6? Okay. Okay, we're done. Oof. That wasn't close. Alright. Well, he's got a good deck and a Lotus. This is going to be tough. I guess I'll put in the Cathar Command and Stowaway. I actually like Dragon's Rage Channeler. I think I cut the Oust. Portable Hole seems good still. Dak is going to be really nice. There's that at least. I think Galvanic Discharge looks kind of bad too. I don't think I'm supposed to cut Giver and Mother. They actually seem pretty good still. All right, let's try this. All right, I would like to play first. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be tough. I have turn 2 Malcolm, turn 3 Teferi, and that's, you know, reasonable. But Kenji opens on Lotus. It's gonna be difficult to. Oof, or Workshop. That's like a Lotus that you can tap from every turn. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll win my other 2 matches. We'll see. Is this turn 1 Mind Twist? No, that can't be. It's using Artifact Man. Oh, no, it is. It's Mind Twist for 5. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Land, baby. I didn't want to cycle Oliphant because I didn't really see a reason to do so. Oh, Parallax Wave. That's like the worst draw. Because I'd rather have the land that I was going to get left in my deck to cast for, or to draw. Bankbuster. That's probably enough. Spell Pierce would have been really good in my opening hand. I probably would have. That was like a game-winning draw. Like if I had an opening hand, I Spell Pierce the Mind Twist. Then, well, I might have Spell Pierced the Monolith though. So I don't know. Kind of hard to say, you know. Okay. So he's only up 7 cards on me so far. More if you consider the Workshop as a multiple mana source. All right, we're done here. We don't need to keep this going. All right, let's see if we can do better this round. Playing against D-Stern, who's playing blue-green. And this hand is fine. It's not amazing, but it's totally fine. I get to go turn 1 Thundering Falls, turn 2 Ajani into Lelia. Here's where drawing 1 mana removal would be really nice. Oh, indeed it is. He mulligan and I get to oust the birds. Oust on a mana dork is so good because not only do you deny them the mana dork, 2 turns later they draw it, and it's actually just a kind of a bad draw at that point most of the time. Obviously, sometimes it's fine. Pyroglyph, not very good at killing Tarmogoyf, I will say that. All right, let's play a Johnny. We drew a land, so that means we can still kind of curve out if we need to. Though, obviously, I could always take a turn off to go Brainstorm Thundering Falls. Birds, no land play. Okay. Yeah, let's get Lelia going. Hopefully this resolves. And hit with these two. I think attacking with the cat's fine, even if he had some way to trick. Boom. All right. Took some damage. It's 3 mana now. Next turn I get to Pyroglyph that birds probably. Though I'll attack with Lelia and Ajani, and or the token, not the actual Ajani most likely, and see what's up. Dustin's on 3 mana here. Oust was such a good draw. Maybe the best draw in my deck, honestly. Ousting the bird I think was better than just killing it. But we'll see what his plays are. I'm probably Heritage Reclamation to draw a card. Oh, and he drew Cradle. I mean, that was a good draw. Still back to 3 mana, which is kind of where he started. It's another mana dork. Yeah, Cradle's good. I'm going to have to do some work to getting those creatures out of here. Timer goes at 2/3 now. I also have the option of... Oh, we can make this a 4/4 Hex Drinker. That ended up being a pretty good play. I wonder if he had the Cradle already. I wouldn't be surprised. Because cycling this without Cradle in hand is fairly weak. So, like I said, I wouldn't be shocked. I do have a play here next turn of Pyroglyph my Cat Warrior, flip a Johnny, and I'll have 2 creatures. Then I 0 it, and I have 3 creatures. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is attack with Lelia and the Cat Warrior and kind of see where we're at from there. Okay, because they're both good against Hex Drinker. Okay. Island, pretty medium draw, but see what Dustin's got for me. He could go block Goyf on Cat, block Hex Drinker on Lelia to try to make it so I don't have a red permanent in play, even though I do flip a Johnny, but I don't think that obviously would not work out well given our hand. All right, he just takes it. Interesting. So I can make Pyroglyph a 3/4 by playing Scalding Tarn. Next turn, he's going to get to level up this Hex Drinker pretty handily. Let's see. So if I go Pyroglyph the Ajani, flip a Johnny, or sorry, Pyroglyph the cat, to be clear, flip a Johnny, I'll have those 2 creatures in play, put a cat, I'll have 3 creatures in play. I could kill the birds. Is that better than Pyroglyphing? He has Hex Drinker and has 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. If he plays a land, 6 mana, and he can kill the Ajani. There's no way to kill a Johnny or kill the Hex Drinker right now unless I brainstorm into something. The risk with brainstorming is I might do no play this turn, as opposed to just spending a 4 mana play. I think I play Pyroglyph, and I think I just kill the birds. I don't think it's worth killing the cat here. I don't think it really does enough. All right. So if he goes land, spend all my mana on Hex Drinker. He does end up with a fully leveled up Hex Drinker, but I think there's a chance I can still get him. If he doesn't have a land, it gets a lot harder for him. And next turn I can then cast The Brainstorm is going to be amazing here. I mean, well, it could miss. But what I mean is Brainstorm looks really good with a fetch land in hand and two other lands that I don't need. So getting to... It's pretty close to Ancestral Recall in this spot, honestly. I don't need Thundering Falls or Mountain. I'll shuffle those away with Scalding Tarn. So it's basically like I get 3 new cards for 1 mana. So Scavenging Ooze. Interesting. Level up Hex Drinker and Ooze the bird maybe. Okay, Parallax Wave wins me the game pretty much on the spot here. Yep, he oozes the bird. Makes Pyroglyph and Tarmogoyf 1 smaller. Okay. It's Ancestral. Okay. Yeah, that was probably good enough. Gonna want to go... I have Lelia, but I'm just going to shuffle with Scalding Tarn. So I think I put Thundering Falls Mountain back. Play Portable Hole. We're going to eat that Hex Drinker, since that's going to be a big problem. Play Tarn. And attack with these, but I'm going to crack Tarn in response. And I don't think I get the land cycler here. I think I just get like a plateau. Yeah, that seems good. All right, let's exile something. Another island, sure. You can double block Lelia, but I want to get creatures off the board, so I think that's okay. And let's kill the Scavenging Ooze. I think that's fine. I'm just not going to kill this Tarmogoyf. And I already played my land. Let's just pass the turn. I think I'm going to cast this Oliphant, and obviously I'll play Fairy Mastermind at some point here. Eternal Witness. Getting back Scavenging Ooze. Oh, I could actually get back Heritage Reclamation to kill the Portable Hole or Cycle or whatever. Okay, he's going to get the Ooze. That makes sense with a Cradle in play. I mean, Fairy Mastermind is a pretty bad news for Dustin here because it just means I'll be able to continue applying the pressure. Malcolm, huh? Let's just attack with these two. No real reason to attack with Pyrogoyf. You just double block it. All right, he takes it. And I think I just cast the Oliphant here. Seems like that's the jam. I mean, having your land just be a random 6/4 is pretty good sometimes. Okay, well, looks like we're going to be up a game here, most likely. And unsurprisingly, I like my green matchup a bit more. Well, not over yet, not over yet. But if he doesn't have an answer to Oliphant, it kind of is over. Oh, the One Ring. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good answer here. I don't think I even sack the land. Let's just pass the turn. Let's see. I'm going to do this now because he's drawing a bunch of cards. And this way I trigger my Fairy Mastermind, and then if he wants to use the One Ring on his turn, I get to trigger it again. I still think Dustin's in a lot of trouble here, but One Ring plus Gaia's Cradle is a pretty nice combo. I mean, I'm drawing some cards too, so feels like Time Walk could be unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, he does have Time Walk in his deck, by the way. He has Ugin in his deck too. Those are both cards that are pretty good. Ugin with Sensei's Top can be pretty obnoxious. Time Walk and Ugin are kind of how he wins this game. If he finds Time Walk, goes to 1 off the One Ring, plays Ugin, gains some life, plays top. I mean, maybe. It's still going to be pretty challenging, but we'll see. We'll see if he got there. Looks like he got there on the Time Walk, maybe. And that's part of why he has like Eternal Witness in his deck, for example. Yeah, there's Time Walk. He's got Scavenging Ooze. There's only one creature in the graveyard, though. And it's got mana left. He's going to pass the turn. I assume no attacks. All right, it goes to 2 off the One Ring. Has enough mana for Ugin. Going to go Ugin in top. I draw another card. Oh, no more lies. That's a nice one. Drew a bit of interaction here. Currently, Dustin's got 9 mana, so it's not like No More Lies is necessarily going to do it, but No More Lies on Ugin is still pretty... It does work here, unless he plays a land first. And even if he does, if I No More Lies on Ugin, I guess it doesn't actually work because he just pays the 3 and then uses Ugin's ability to add mana. No, that still is good, so... Because then he can't gain life. We'll see. Nissa. So I think I let that go. I can't stop it with No More Lies, and maybe I can stop something afterwards. Okay. He's doing some pretty good stuff. Like, I mean, One Ring is a Time Walk. Time Walk is obviously a Time Walk. Like, He's effectively taken a bunch of turns in a row. Like the One Ring stopped my combat phase, and then next turn he goes, Time Walk, and we'll see if he's got more of that. All right, taps top to draw. Has a lot of mana Chrome Walks. Playing this first. Okay. JVP. What is going on here? Oh, Time Twister. He's already played a land. I think I'd no more lies it, because that way, if he wants to pay for it, he hasn't used Nissa yet, but he's not going to have green mana or blue mana, so he can't Time Walk afterwards. Oh, counterspell. Sure. That doesn't... Oh, no, it does change it, because now I can untap the island. Well, unfortunate for me, but what are you going to do? Did he draw the Time Walk? I think he has to draw Time Walk. If he doesn't draw Time Walk, I don't think he can realistically survive here. Oh, well, no, he can untap Cradle with Nissa, but that's still not enough mana to cast like Ugin. Well, I guess we'll see. And there's a... Well, actually, Time Walk's not going to do it either, because then the One Ring just kills him. So, yeah. The One Ring obviously has done a lot to keep him alive here, but he did have to tap it to draw cards to try to win the game, and yeah, it does... The cost does add up. And meanwhile, I still have Oliphant. It's been biding its time. It's ready to come in. Okay, Nissa, untapping Cradle. So 5... 6 mana? Yeah, I don't think Ugin does it. Okay. Oof, up a game here, but that was closer than it looked like it was going to be. Sideboard-wise, I probably want Firebolt and Get Lost. Creature enchantment. Kills Nissa? Yeah, kills Ugin. Yeah, I should have that card in my deck. I mean, I kind of like everything. I guess I will take out the Dragon's Rage Channel, especially on the draw. All right, I think I'm good with that. I don't think I want to put in Cathar Commando or Suspicious Stowaway. Okay. A lot of 1-drops in my deck, so it'd be nice to lead on those. Top decking Oust on turn 1. That game was obviously why I won. All right. So I'm going to lead on Thundering Falls, because it's not like I need to get this Giver out. On the draw against a Mox. This could be tough. Pitching Eternal Witness and passing. Huh. Let's play Thundering Falls. I would keep a land. I don't really want a Fairy Mastermind, I don't think. I could have kept it. Was this Heritage Reclamation? That's funny. I could have kept it because then I could leave up No More Lies plus that on turn 2. But I want to land at some point here, and I don't think Fairy Masterminds are going to be that effective for me. It's like a true name. All right. I think I just passed the turn here. If he doesn't play anything, that's fine. Could play Giver and leave up Spell Pierce, I guess. Court of Garenbrig. All right. I'll No More Lies it. And then, yeah, then I'll have Spell Pierce up next turn one way or another if I play one of the cheap guys. Court of Garenbrig, true name. Wow, that's a beating. Oh, I got destroyed by Days. Wow. Well, I'm not going to beat this draw. I'll tell you that much. I don't think Teferi does much for me. Embroiled Captain of Johnny. I mean, even if I had Spell Pierce that, I would be losing, but now I'm like really losing. I don't know, deciding if he wants to attack because of a haster. It's fair. He's probably looking at the screenshots to see if I have any haste creatures. I mean, I have 4th Earlingus, but they haven't even seen that one yet. Okay, well, I drew land. So that's something, I guess. Let's just get Fable out. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to win this game, but it feels like Fable is definitely part of it. I don't think I am going to win this game, as it turns out. If I had Spell Pierced the Court of Garenbrig, I might have a chance, but it's a 7-5 already. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. All right. Let's just go to game 3 here. No shot here. Okay. Maybe I want Suspicious Stowaway against Court of Garenbrig. I actually have kind of a lot of ways to to get in there, though. I think I'm okay here. All right, on the play. All right, I just need my opponents not to play a 0-mana card on turn 1. Then I'll have a pretty decent shot. Here I'm going to go Sunbillow Verge and cycle Oliphant for Volcanic Island. And then I'll have No More Lies into Peacekeeper up. I think I don't Portable Hole a 1-drop. Yeah, all right. Lots of Moxes and Lotuses on the opposing side. This is exactly what I said these kind of decks have trouble with. I do want to mention. I mean, I have Portable Hole here, so it's not so bad. And next turn I can Portable Hole. Oh, I think I will just No More Lies that thing. X-Drinker is just very annoying. Okay. Does he not have a land? That'd be interesting. Okay, so what is my play? Because I've drawn some lands, so how do I do this? Let's play Anointed Peacekeeper. It does give him a turn with this Mox, but I kind of want to see his hand. Time Walk, Natural Order, Court of Garenbrig, Eternal Witness. I'm actually okay with him casting Court of Garenbrig. I kind of think Natural Order is the card I want to name. Or maybe I just name Time Walk. I think I'm going to name Time Walk. And you can play Tarmogoyf. Or I just name Tarmogoyf. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be so small, though. I'll name Time Walk. I don't know. It's close. Because I would like to Portable Hole that Mox if I can. Well, he drew the blue immediately, so I hope this is Court of Garenbrig. That would be a wild play to make, I feel, or at least somewhat risky. Okay, well, because now I can Portable Hole the Scavenging Ooze and draw. I really need to draw a spell here. If I can draw a spell here, then maybe I can win this. I don't think I even want to play Sunbaked Canyon. Because, okay, Oust isn't bad. The reason I don't want to play Sunbaked Canyon is I don't want to sack it. I have the Monarch. I'm drawing 2 a turn. Like, I just have to hope I draw spells off of these things. Goyf go. Okay. That I can live with. Let's oust it, because then he also redraws it, which is nice. Now I'll play the Sunbaked Canyon. Wow, I don't think I could have won this game if he didn't play Court of Garenbrig. It's not like I've won the game already, but I'm in a pretty good spot, I feel like, because now I have the Monarch going, and he's pretty far away from being able to take it back. And then if he draws a land, he can play Time Walk and cycle it. And if he draws a land, he can Eternal Witness and cycle it again. Let's just draw, because if I draw Spell Pierce, I kind of win the game. Yep. That's why I drew. It was a good play. Oh, he had the days. All right, that's fair. But that means he doesn't get to go Witness Time Walk this turn. Well, actually, he wouldn't be able to go Witness Time Walk anyway, because the Anointed Peacekeeper gets it. So he's drawing Tarmogoyf now, and his hand has Natural Order, Witness, and I guess he's going to get the Time Walk back. So his hand is Time Walk, Natural Order, Tarmogoyf. Okay, Teferi is nice. Hit for 3 here. This is Vigilance. There's really nothing to even Teferi, so let's play Fable and Caracas. Now's a good time to get Caracas into play, I feel like. Draw. Oh, Dak Faden for that Mox. So it gets to make a Witness into a 3-2, or a 4-3 rather. That doesn't really matter too much. He can Natural Order. I guess playing the Caracas before the Natural Order might have been a bad idea, but No, I had to play the Caracas because I really want to discard this Mountain to this Fable. If I had played Mountain instead of Caracas, I'm really just costing myself a card. I don't think there's that many things he can natural order for that get around Teferi slash Caracas slash blockers with Giver runes, but I guess this is the turn where we would find out, huh? Okay, so here goes natural order. Okay. See what you got. Prime time. I don't think... My inclination is that it's not going to do it. I mean, we'll see, but... I get to go Teferi, bounce the prime time, attack you for 5, maybe attack for 6. I think attacking with the Giver seems okay, and then I can go Dack the Mox Emerald, because why not? But I mean, we're going to see some cards off of Fable, so maybe I'll have a better play than Dacking the Mox. Dacking the Mox is a little less exciting once he's resolved a Primeval Titan. Does put him down to 6 mana. He does have Time Walk in hand. I mean, obviously Time Walk is a dangerous card. Though it still costs 4, which does limit its effectiveness. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. Saga. Saga is also something I could potentially use Dack on. Okay, draw. Do I even want to use the ability? Teferi Tear of Dominaria is pretty good. Yeah, I'll discard a Mountain. I think I can do that. Oh. Yeah, why don't I go Parallax Wave? That sounds way better. He's already used Beseiju. He hasn't used Heritage Reclamation yet. But Parallax Wave to prime time. Attack for 5. Pass the turn. Draw a card. Oh, nice. I even drew a card I could play. Parallax Wave just stops. It makes it so much less likely weird time walk things go badly for me, I feel like. You can go Goyf. Oh, he's going to make a construct. Play a Goyf. Oh. Dustin, this isn't going to work the way you want it to. You got to just cast Time Walk now. You had to, because if he casts Tarmogoyf, I'm going to Parallax Wave that construct in response. So, yeah. It's going to be a little awkward for him. 4, Time Walk, sure. I'm going to nug that just to make it so his cradle's worse. Okay. Take your Time Walk turn. 2 cards in hand. One's a Tarmogoyf. It's Draw. It's going to make a token. Probably doesn't do that much to make a token. Given that Parallax Wave here. But if you got, I mean, he knows his hand now, so if he doesn't have anything better to do. Though I guess he's going to be able to get Sensei's Divining Top with the Saga. So that does. By the way, I think we're getting outpowered a little bit this draft. Because Samurov has like Ancestral Mox, and Kenji has a good amount of power over there. All right. How's my team doing? Their team's doing okay. Kenji has a Pearl as well as the Lotus. Yeah, it's going to be tough. The One Ring. Okay. Sure. And I don't need to kill the construct this moment here. It doesn't really make sense to do that. Okay. I mean, I will do it on my turn. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't matter actually when I play this because he just taps the One Ring on my turn anyway. Let's draw here. Wave ticks down. And I'm going to Dack the One Ring, but I want to play Time Raveler first. Bounce the construct, so I just keep Parallax Wave tokens, and then go DAC. Yeah, I don't think I need to have Caracas untapped here. Steal the One Ring. Draw your card. And I don't need to attack with anything except Goblin Shaman, because might as well make myself a little tesoro. And yeah, I mean, he's already used Witness. I don't know. He's already used One Ring. Time Walk's in the graveyard. I don't know what all it's going to take for me to lose this game, but it feels fairly unlikely given that I have a Giver up, a Wave on 2, a Teferi, so he can't play instants. Can't play things at instant speed. He has an empty Cradle. I have the Monarch. I have a lot of stuff out. I don't think Ugin does the trick either. Parallax Wave the Halfling. Just to make it so his Cradle doesn't tap for 2 mana. And Time Twister? Sure. It's Time Twister and Prey. And Spell Pierce would have been a nice draw, but he can't even Time Walk. I've got Anointed Peacekeeper. Anointed Peacekeeper naming Time Walk was actually really good. I eventually found the right line. Do I have lethal? I guess I don't technically have lethal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I have lethal if I can get all the blockers out of the way. Because the reflection's about to start doing things. Parallax Wave's going to tick down to 0. I don't currently have the ability to get all the blockers out of the way, I will say that. But I'm going to get to draw a bunch of cards on my turn, so I feel like I have a pretty good shot at getting things done here. Wave. One Ring. 16. Emerald Captain. Let's draw with the One Ring. Let's draw with DAC. I think I just need one more anything. Oh, Pyroglyph's got to do it. There's already a sorcery, so let's discard Island. Am I overthinking this? I kind of am, because I can copy the Pyroglyph too. Yeah, let's just get this thing done. Get lost the Noble. Because I have a Teferi out, he can't even play anything. Pyroglyph. And then we can just copy the Pyroglyph. All right, 1-1 here. Don't call it a comeback. There we go. All right, time for round 3. We're actually up 5-4, which is awesome because they had quite a bit more power than we did, so that all feels good. I'm going to keep this hand. Sam is playing like a Nadu deck, and this is really wanting a 2-drop, but Spell Pierce into Teferi into 4th is pretty nice. Wait, did I get the decks wrong? Hold on. I did. Quinn's playing a Nadu deck. Sam's playing like a Jeskai deck. So turn guide is good, but hopefully I can still find something to pierce here. Oh, Fable is also nice. So let's just pass. If I can Spell Pierce the play this turn, I'll feel really good about my spot. If not, still just play Fable. No reason to play Teferi here. Okay, no plays. All right. Take a damage. Really hope he doesn't have reprieve. Nice. Pretty hard for this to go too wrong. Sure, stomp my token. He can play Bone Crusher. Oh, he can't even play Bone Crusher. And then now I get to land an Emerald Captain, maybe? Okay, well, let's discard, I think, Teferi, Spell Pierce. No land? That's so bad. All right. Let's play Teferi Time Raveler then. Bounce the Guide of Souls. And still no land. Okay. Guide of Souls into Bone Crusher. Draw. All right, there's land. Plus this. Let's just Pyrogoyf, because that's really good with the reflection here. Kill the Guide of Souls. So he's going to Bone Crusher attack the Teferi. You know, despite the fact that it's good against the reflection, I might just do that. Oh. Okay. Does he have an answer to the Pyrogoyf? He must have Council's Judgment, yeah. All right. Kill all my stuff. That's not bad. I still feel like I'm in pretty good shape here. I'm going to Brainstorm. Put back Plains and Dak, I think. Play Tarn. Get Volcanic. And I could Anointed Peacekeeper. I think I want to do that so I can see what he's got. Fractured Identity, Balance, Tameo. Okay. I think I'm going to need Fractured. Identity. And pass the turn. So he's got not actually that great of a hand for this position. He can attack with the Bone Crusher, and I can't block because of Wandering Emperor, but I feel like I still have a good shot. Not drawing 4th land off the Fable meant this game was a lot harder to win. Okay, well I get to attack with Anointed Peacekeeper because there's Vigilance, which is nice. And Ember, so he's going to go Wandering Emperor, make a 2/2. Then if I play Emberwild Captain, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay. So what happens if I play Emberwild Captain? He goes, make a 2/2 end of turn, and then attack with both. I block the 3/3 on the 2/2 and the Emberwild on the Bone Crusher. And he goes, first strikes the 3/3, kills my Peacekeeper. These trade. He's got nothing to Fractured. Or I can just play Parallax Wave. I kind of like that, and I think I will play the Caracas. And then this sets up a big 4th Earlingus next turn. He's got Balance, so I do have to worry about that. I was just going to do that because of the Parallax Wave, sure. Okay, I'll flicker that out. If he wants to cast Balance or something, that's fine. Lorraine of the Third Path is your draw, huh? That's really annoying. Okay. I could turn... I kind of like waving Anointed Peacekeeper. And then... now I can name the Wandering Emperor. He's got Blade Splicer as well. Okay. Wandering Emperor, because now he can't even activate it. You can play Tamio and I can just bounce it, sure. Because I can also bounce the Lorraine at some point here. And now I want to cast 4th, I think. Play Emberwild Captain. If I play Emberwild Captain, and then he draws the land and goes Fractured Identity the Captain. It's pretty annoying. What if I could cast 4th Earlingus, X equals 5. Attack with 5 tokens. And then if I attack with 5 tokens, I can go... Man, it's all like so close, but not quite there. Maybe I just go Mother of Runes, Emberwild Captain, and hope he doesn't draw the land for Fractured Identity. 9. And if he does, I can still play fourth Earlingus. All right, I think that's probably the play. Pass the turn. I don't want to attack with the Peacekeeper. I want to draw. He's going to draw the land, though. Is my assumption. But we'll see. No, it's 5 cards in hand. I know 4 of them. And I do have to worry about balance, but what I really want to do is get this Emerald Captain off the board. Because if Mother of Runes if I get to untap with Mother of Runes, it makes the Fractured Identity way, way worse. So it'd be really nice if he missed on this land draw. If he does draw it, then, you know, we'll have to deal. Yeah, it's going to be close. If he just plays Blades Splicer, I'm not too worried. Okay, is he really going to attack here? Okay, so he takes 5 damage off the attack, and then so he's setting up maybe balance. I have 1, 2, 3, 7 lands. I'd lose 3 lands, but he would lose most of the cards in his hand. So if I go block, I think I'm just going to trade these off. Take 2 down to 7. He gets the Monarch, but then I can take it back on my turn. Is that good? Or if I block those 2, let's see, he goes balance. I lose Mother of Runes. I lose everything. Then he gets to make a token. I don't really like that very much. I think this is better. He has 5 cards in hand. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to lose the. I don't want balance to be great. He can still cast balance here, but I think I would accept. And then I cast 4th Earlingus on my turn for some amount. Oh, he did draw the land. Interesting. So he didn't want a Fractured. Huh. Okay. Now he's going to balance? Or is he going to Fracture the Anointed Peacekeeper? Looks like he's going to balance. Oh, he's going to do that. Do I want to bounce it? It doesn't really make sense to bounce it. All right, so he's going to balance here. This works. This is not that bad. And I don't really want to sack Sunbaked Canyon. That's fine. All right. Okay. And he discards a card, but then I get to just slam 4th Earlingus. So he discarded the Tamiya, so he has Fractured, Blade Splicer, Unknowns. But he played the key thing is he played the land first, which means I get to go 4th Earlingus for 4 here. Attack the Wandering Emperor. Attack Sam. I think I just leave 1 back so he can't just fracture it. Well, do I care if he fractures it? No, I don't. Attack Wandering Emperor, attack Sam. If he wants to fracture it, spend his turn to fracture Identity to get the Monarch back, he can. I don't think that's going to be an extremely effective play. Whew, that was a tough game. There's a lot of decisions there. I don't know. That was tough. I don't know what was right or not. I mean, I like most of the cards I have here. Even Dragon's Rage Channeler seems kind of nice. Elspeth could be good against some things, though Fracture Identity is really annoying. I mean, Fracture Identity is going to be annoying kind of no matter what. Do I want Elspeth over something? I actually kind of like Dragon's Rage Channeler, so I think I'm going to fire it off. Boom. He conceded because we won the draft. So it's fine. Here's my philosophy. Like, I know maybe we could have gotten one more game out of this, but I don't want to make any of my opponents play if they don't want to. I just, like, often people do, and I really appreciate when they do, but, like, Sam wants to go and their team is lost, like it feels like not right to drag it out. Plus, we're just gonna call it a dub. That was a 2-1, gentleman's 2-1. I'm just really glad we won because like Sam had Ancestral Gleemox, Dustin had like Emerald Timewalk, Newmont had Lotus Pearl. Like it was just really nice to get to win one. It feels like we're a little outmatched in that sense. Look, my teammate had Time Vault Key, Slacks had a Mox and a Mana Crypt, but like, and my other teammate had a Mox, but it's still like, they had like all the best power and more of it. So it does feel nice to steal that. Me with my 2-1 really heavily contributed. This deck was fine. It wasn't great, but I still kind of think it holds true that like having, I mean, I had 8 1-mana plays. That's really good, especially if maybe Brainstorm kind of doesn't count because it doesn't affect the board, but like Spell Pierce and No More Lies really can turn things around. I like the blue Planeswalkers, Parallax Wave, Ember Royal, Captain Pyroglyph. I like the way the Jeskai decks tend to play, and I think in a lot of cases it's better to be a little bit less aggressive, because look, if you took out the blue card, right? If you took out these cards and let's say replaced those cards with just like a full curve of red-white cards, I think this deck would be mostly worse because like, I mean, this isn't, let's say Stoneforge could get something, this is for illustrative purposes only. Like this deck, without Spell Pierce, No More Lies, Teferi, Dak, like these 4 really good disruptive elements, I think is just going to run into some decks that it's going to really struggle with if bolts plus creatures is not enough to kill them. And you've got cards like Brainstorm. Like Brainstorm can be really, really strong sometimes. Malcolm, Fairy Maskman, those are fine cards. These are like, I think a little bit better than Cathar Commando, but they're comparable. So that's kind of why I went into blue, but I could have had a good red-white deck as well. Happy with the result, happy with the deck, and definitely happy with my team. Got a shout out to Alakan 3-0ing just with that sick red-black Reanimator Time Vault deck. So that deck was nice. All right, nice to start the week out with the dub here. And you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with some more Magic. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.